What's going on, everybody? This is Steve with the MrBigKid channel, and thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you all for watching. New addition to the smoker arsenal today. So as you guys know, there's my Pit Boss 820. We're renting a house right now, so a couple of my other smokers are actually at my grandparents' house. My Weber kettle, my offset smoker, and my Blackstone griddle. Are you guys ready to see what's in my arsenal now? Boom! Digital charcoal grill and smoker. Before we talk about it, before we season it, before we prep it, before we cook on it, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you know when I'm making new videos all about guns and barbecue, firearms, barbecue, cooking, Instant Pot stuff now, just anything that's awesome. They're all awesome. Subscribe. 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 All right. So I just picked this up from the store. It was the last one as the floor model, so I did not get any special deal on it. I guess the special was I didn't actually have to put it together or build it, which is a benefit because I bet this isn't too bad to put together, but with all the different doors, I mean, you got like latches on the top, on the bottom there, you got another one, and then I have no idea how I would have had to put this together, so sorry, no unboxing video. I'm okay with that. Let's just look at it though. You have a controller. Excellent. And then you have temp probe inputs. Very cool. I'm guessing this is how you select your temperatures, menus, types, and look at that, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Now the door is really lightweight and it's a little concerning to me. I don't know how well it insulates. So yeah, but inside you got your stickers, manuals, and then you have a couple looks like you have a temp probe. You could probably order more. On the bottom inside you have these cast iron grates you can use for, I mean, they say sear, so I guess you can sear. And then you have your little burner box right here. It's got oil on it, so I don't know if we have to season this thing. I'm gonna do some research. I want to make sure I do this right because I want it to last a long time. Let's turn it on and see what it does. Is you got to plug these doors. This is going to give oxygen to the charcoal so it can burn. So on the bottom of the hopper, you got this door right here. So this actually needs to open completely, and then it looks like we have an ash pan right here. So right there is where we're actually going to light a little starter fire. Probably just gonna use some cardboard rolled up in there and just stick it in there, light it, and then that's going to light the charcoal. Once the charcoal is lit, then we're going to turn on the controller and then set it to 250 to start burning. Unlike a pellet grill, you're actually gonna, your fire is gonna be made in the hopper. So that's why it's built so thick, because this thing has a fire in it. So fire in hopper, good. So when you have a good amount of smoke coming out, like you know it's ignited, then go ahead and close the doors to enable the fan. This has a safety on it, so if the doors are open, the fan will not blow. So that's latched. That's latched. Let's turn on the controller. Set to 225 for whatever time. There, see I set to 225. Now the fan just kicked on, so hopefully it's gonna start creating a little current, a little convection, and then it's gonna suck in the smoke from the hopper, so it's no longer gonna smoke from the top. It's gonna start smoking out of the grill. Let's actually take this. Put it at 250. This is pretty awesome. It took about 8 minutes to go from ignition
to getting up to temp, and you can hear that fan modulating to get to that temperature.
So the grill's sitting at about 250 right now, and I'm gonna let it sit there for like another 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna take it up to about 400 degrees, let it sit there for like another 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna crank it up to 700 degrees. When it gets hot, I'm gonna start putting some vegetable oil over everything. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to burn off all the machining oil and stuff that was used during the manufacturing process. Then I want to apply vegetable oil. Then I'm going to apply vegetable oil to protect all the surfaces from rusting. Listen, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from the stick burner guys and saying, dude, it takes no skill to operate. My answer to you is this. Bro, this hopper isn't going to fill itself with charcoal in 12 hours.
Let's crank this thing up to 400 and see how long it takes to get there. So it took about a minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half to get to 400 and stabilize. Of course, it's gonna bounce around a little bit because you're modulating that heat with a fan. That's impressive. If you saw how quick that's going, if that thing went full bore, it would have hit 400 in probably 15 seconds. Let's let it sit at 400 for like 15 minutes, then we're gonna crank it up to 700. Let's watch the temp swings. It's set to 400 right now. All right, so that was over a 3-minute time span. The lowest it got was about 395 and the highest it got was about 410. Let's see how fast it takes to get from 400 to 700 degrees. Oops. 700. So about 2.5 minutes to go from 400 to 700 degrees and generally stabilized.
We've been sitting at 700 degrees for about 10-15 minutes. I haven't opened it. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna let it go for like another 5-10 minutes. Then I'm gonna let it cool down. Then we're gonna coat everything in oil. And then do that a couple times with this grate especially. In fact, you know, I might do this while it's hot, and then let it all cool down. Man, this thing is insane.
I'm gonna close the lid and let it burn off a little more.
Okay, this thing's been going for another 15-20 minutes now. Most of the oil looks like it's been all dried up and burnt off now. I'm gonna turn this off, let it cool down enough to be able to rub everything down inside with some oil. And I'm gonna rub both sides of those cast iron grates again with oil. And then I'm gonna fire it back up at 700 degrees, and then I think we'll be good to go. So I dropped the grate on the floor and I broke it. So I'm gonna have to order a new grate. I can't blame Masterbuilt for that. That thing was like super hot when I took it out, and it slipped off of my spatula and tongs because I'm so smart. It fell on the floor and broke. So maybe it's still good. I don't know, but we're gonna roll with it for now. We're just gonna keep working on this. All right, let's get it oiled up a little bit here. Okay, now we're gonna get the smoke side. You can see the smoke side of the grate is pointy and the sear side is flat. Very kind of cool how they did that. Makes sense. Make sure we got oil on everything, which we do now. All right, so the whole grill is oiled up. All the grates are oiled up. The inside is oiled up. It's time to get this thing burning at 700 again. Okay, grates are still in there. Look at that. There's my new broken grill grate. Isn't that great? Anybody want to buy it? It's rare. So we still have a fire going inside the hopper. That's good. We don't have to light a new fire inside there. We're just gonna turn it on. Let's see how fast it takes to get back up to 700 degrees.
So it's been bouncing around 690, 686, and it's slowly creeping up. But I would say this is pretty much up to temperature. It might take a couple more minutes to completely hit 700, but you can see the way this thing is working is it's slowly climbing, backing off, climbing, backing off. It doesn't, the benefit of doing that is it's not gonna overcook your food. That's a huge deal. It's trying not to scorch everything. So it's slowly getting up to temperature. But at this point, I'd be totally fine throwing on or cooking or searing whatever I want to cook. The grill is up to temp. So about 13 minutes to get in the high 600s, 700 area. I will say there's a good chance this thing might be out of charcoal because when I last looked in the hopper, it was almost empty. So let's open it up and put some more oil on it and then let it cool down and call it good. Let's just rub it down with some oil while it's nice and hot. Oh yeah, that's right, burn off. Oop, got fire. Well, I think I know what's gonna happen when we sear a steak on it.
There you guys have it, the Masterbuilt 560 gravity smoker. I'm intrigued by this thing. It's so cool. I like the fact that you actually have to light a fire to get the coals going. All it's doing is using a fan and modulating that fan to create a circulation to circulate the smoke in the direction and to get the proper heat. So it's really cool. We're using a real charcoal. If you want to smoke, you just add some wood chips or wood chunks to that. It's not like there's an auger or anything. It burns. It just burns like it's a big old fire pot. That's really cool. Yeah, so hope you guys found this video interesting. Hopefully if you guys got a Gravity 560 that you guys will know what to do as well. So seasoning is complete. I'm gonna turn it off, let it cool down. I'm gonna take those little dividers, those little slidey things that I pulled out, I'm gonna put them back in. That's gonna starve the oxygen from the coals and it's gonna smother the coals so it preserves whatever's left in the hopper. And then I'm going to let it cool down a little bit and I'm actually gonna then fire it right back up and do a whole new video, my first cook. I'm gonna be searing some prime ribeye steaks. It's gonna be really good. Maybe I'll do a reverse sear with it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a reverse sear. We'll see how good this thing modulates or maintains its low temperature. Then I'm gonna fire the thing up to like 400, 450 degrees and just get a good sear on it. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. I love reading comments. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you know when I'm making new videos. Guns, barbecue, all the best stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.